giving it swiggers. But she gonna be in and out, walking out the door and stuff. Get up. It's okay. Well, you editing it. You can edit it out.
And I'm finna teach you how to edit.
And I know I'm ready. Como se dice?
You look pretty.
Okay, thank you.
Good.
What's up, y'all? Oh, that's something on my lip. It's a piece of hair. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, KK, aka Kaylin Simone. And surprise, I had another baby. I need another baby, y'all. I have a 3-month-old baby girl. Her name is Marley. And she's so cute. I'm gonna insert pictures. Well, I'm gonna have my mom insert pictures. My mom gonna I'm gonna edit this video for me. So I'm gonna have her insert some pictures. She was born, when's her birthday? September 21st. So yeah. Basically, I'm just telling y'all my I guess my story about giving birth. Cause y'all was a little traumatic. I'm not gonna lie. A little very traumatic. It's like now, but it was a little scary. But yeah, I'm gonna just tell y'all, you know, a little bit about me giving birth and how it was being pregnant for the second time. And I'm gonna be eating, you know what I'm saying, doing a little mukbang situation while I tell y'all the story. I got this from Red Crab. If you live in the area in North Carolina, Red Crab is the best seafood spot. And so yeah. I'm gonna get into this food a little bit. If y'all hear people in the background, it's my mom, my sister, and my kids. Cause your girl got kids now with an X. I got 2 kids. I cannot believe that.
She got 2 kids.
She a grandma too. My mama is a grandma now, like.
Not grandma.
Grandma. She not just a grandma, she a grandma.
What do they even mean?
You a grandma for real. You a real grandma now. It's official. Anything, baby, I'm so hungry, y'all. I ain't ate all day. I had a little something earlier, but I ain't ate no food all day.
I know, right?
I got a little bit of everything. I got some crab legs, some snow crab. I got some shrimp, some potatoes, red potatoes. I got some corn on the cob. What you know about it. And I got it medium. Baby, this ain't medium, this is spicy. I mean, hot. Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you a little bit like how I found out I was pregnant. So this was what, like January of last year, 2021. I think my stomach was hurting or something. Was my stomach hurting? Yeah, my stomach had been hurting or whatever, but I thought it was like just cause of my period or whatever. So I just remember like complaining to my dude like how my stomach hurting, Then about a week later, I started feeling nauseous. And I don't never feel nauseous. Like that's not me. I never get nauseous. So when I felt I was nauseous, I knew, because this is my second time. You know, this ain't my first go at the rodeo. When I start feeling that nausea, I'm like, okay. I told my dude, I'm like, on your way home, you know, can you stop and get pregnancy test? Cause you know what I mean? Okay. So he already knew what it was. So boom, we found out I'm pregnant. Y'all can tell anybody? I can't remember telling people. Because I kind of kept this pregnancy like real low key. Like not even just from like social media, but like family too. Like I told a lot of my family like real late. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, fast forward to find out I'm pregnant, right? It was like the week I found out, but I was so sick. Like I just remember being so sick. Like I was like throwing up every day, morning and night. I would throw up before I went to work, and then I would come home and throw up as soon as I got home. Like it was so bad to the point where I had lost like 20 pounds. I was like skinny. Like first of all, I'm already too small to be losing weight, and I lost 20 pounds. Like that's a lot. That's a lot of weight for me. So lost 20 pounds. I could barely take care of my daughter because my daughter was a year old at the time. Her birthday was in September. She had just turned 1. That's her. Y'all probably hear her in the background. That's Marley. I often say my niece got her. I don't know why I was gonna say that. My sister got her. But me right now. My mama taking Raylan, my oldest daughter, to my nana because she don't feel good. Fat girl! Hey! Say hey. Say I'm in the mukbang. Can y'all see her? I'm not gonna hold her up because she heavy. She 3 months and she is heavy. So yeah, anyway, where was I at? Oh yeah, it was to the point where I couldn't even take care of my daughter. My daughter was 1 at the time. She had just turned 1. Her birthday was in September 11th. And this was in like January, so a few months after her first birthday. I was so weak. I could barely pick her up. I could barely carry her. Like, it was bad. So, it was like that probably for my whole first trimester. Or whatever. But it got a lot better, like, in my second trimester. I mean, I was still nauseous every day, but I wasn't throwing up. So, I was just thankful I wasn't throwing up every day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about the nausea. If you see I'm squinting, this is because I'm trying to look at myself, but I can't see myself because I'm on my glasses. I'm trying to be cute. I'm my glasses. Okay, anyway. So yeah, it got a lot better in the second trimester. It wasn't as bad. I was still working in my second trimester, which was terrible. Like, if you have the opportunity not to work while you're pregnant, don't do it, sis. Do not do it. Like, you need to rest your body. Like, your body needs to rest while you're pregnant. You need to save all your energy for giving birth. Because that's the kicker, giving birth. Okay, it's going to take all your energy. So anyway, fast forward to my third trimester. I'm finally out of work. Whoop, whoop. If you don't know, I work in sales, and it required me to be on my feet all day for 8, sometimes 9, sometimes 10, sometimes 12 hours, just depending on the day, you know. So work was real hard for me, like around my third trimester, right when I stopped going to work or whatever. So when I stopped going to work, I was like too heavy. The world was too heavy to be laying around in the house. I was cooking every day. I was feeling a lot better. Like, I felt better in my third trimester than I did in my second, which is weird because usually your second trimester, they say you be like glowing and stuff, but it wasn't like that. It was my third for me, into the very, 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 very end. But anyway, I was a lot bigger with this one. I was like 10 pounds bigger than I was with Raylan. That's my first one. Her name is Raylan. Name her after me. Kaylin and Raylan. Cute. With Raylan, when I gave birth to her, I think I was only like, are you talking? What are you gonna talk about? What do you want to tell the people? I was only like, Ooh, I was on like 120 something when I had Raylan. And when I had Marley, I was over 140. Which, so y'all may not sound like all the way. Okay, but yeah, what was I at?
Like the ocean.
A good ocean, a good seasoned ocean. But so anyway, I was way bigger with Marley than I was when I was pregnant with Ray. But
You still wasn't big.
right, I wasn't big, but I was big for me. Like I've never been that big in my life. So for me, it was like a lot of way I was miserable. I was just big and miserable and ready to have this baby. Like, I wouldn't. Oh, corn. Baby, this corn is so good and so juicy. You trying to be cute, baby. You can't be cute eating no seafood, boy. Ain't nothing cute about it. It's kind of hard to talk and eat.
It is.
Cause I want to eat.
You know,
But anywho, I don't need nobody to stop that. Look okay. So yeah. Fast forward to Ray's birthday. So Ray's birthday comes, she turns 2, September 11th, and I'm still pregnant. Like my due date was, when was my due date?
was it the same day?
No, it was the day after.
The 14th or the 13th or the 15th?
No, it was the 12th.
Oh.
My due date was the day after Ray's birthday. I don't know. So Ray's birthday was the 11th. My due date was 12th. So I'm hoping to have her on Ray's birthday, because by Ray's birthday I was just so like over being pregnant. Like I'm like, please, like you gotta come. Marley being Marley, stubborn, didn't come. Next day didn't come. Next day didn't come. So it's about a week later, like a good 7 days, she still ain't came. So y'all was so miserable, I started crying. I was talking to my boyfriend. I'm like, I can't do this no more. I don't want to be pregnant no more. Why you do this to me? I can't do it. He telling me to stop crying. What you mean stop crying? I can't stop crying. Hey. But anywho, I want to say she came like a couple days after that. Because she came like 10 days after my birthday. So I think I ate some pineapples. Did I eat pineapples? Yeah, I ate pineapples. It didn't work. But it worked for my first pregnancy. So I don't know. If y'all trying that, it might work for you. I would try it. If you like at the tail end of your pregnancy, you just can't do it no more, I would try the pineapples. It might work. I tried the pineapples. It didn't work this time. But it worked with my first pregnancy. Marley just came on her own. So boom, fast forward to the day. Oh, I go into labor or whatever. My boyfriend here, cause he don't he be back and forth out of town and stuff. So he was on his way, like finna go out of town, and it was like early in the morning or whatever. But luckily, well, no, I'm thinking he gone. I'm thinking he on the way out of town. So, boom, I text him. I'm like telling him like about my contractions and stuff. I'm like, look, my contractions are such and such minutes apart. Like they getting close. I'm in pain. I had been having like little cramps throughout the night, like before he left or whatever. I can't get this piece on me now. Oh, excuse me. Whatever, I guess that makes me to get it. Anywho, I was having like little cramps. They felt like little period cramps or whatever throughout the night, but they were like durable. I could get through it. I could get through them, so it wasn't nothing. You know, I didn't go to the hospital or nothing. And I knew I wanted to wait out like most of my labor at home, cause I don't like hospitals and I don't like doctors. So I was like, I'm fine or whatever. So probably about 10 or 11 is when I started testing his phone, cause he had left early that morning. So luckily he was still in town. He hadn't jumped on the highway yet. I'm like, look, baby, I can't take it no more. I think it's time. I'm like, you gotta come back. So he told me he was still in town. Thank God. The boy was still in town. And he wasn't far, because I swear he got there in like 10 minutes. Like, I texted him. And he was there in like 10 minutes. Like, no cap, for real. I wasn't even ready. I'm laying on the bed. Not laying on the bed. I was on the couch. I was laying on the couch looking out ugly. And he walked in the house like, baby, what is you doing? Like I hadn't took a shower. I hadn't did nothing. I'm looking crazy. But I text him like, come on. Like, I'm just so ready. I wasn't ready. Girl, I had to jump the shower, all types of stuff, get dressed. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So then we get to the hospital, girl. I went to the hospital. Contraction after contraction after contraction. I'm talking about they was hitting back to back to the point where I couldn't walk no more. So we in such a rush, you feel me? Because I feel so much pressure. I'm like, this girl is really low. Like, I can feel my hips, like my hip bones, like coming apart. I know, that is so weird. Oh my God, ew. But it's true. Anywho, so I feel my bones coming apart. So we in the parking deck of the hospital. And like the hospital that I gave birth at, like my doctors told me when you get to the hospital, you can park in valet. Just park your car in the front, they'll valet your car, they'll have a wheelchair for you. Girl, we in such a rush. I'm talking about girl, boy, whoever listening. We was in such a rush, we totally forgot about that. So he parks in the parking garage and we walked all the way to the hospital while I'm contracting. So, but we had to stop. Like, we was stopping like every, not even 5 minutes. It was like every minute, literally. I had to stop because I was having a contraction. It was so bad. And he was trying to make me laugh. I guess to make me feel better. I don't know, but it was kind of helping, but it kind of wasn't, because like the laughing made it hurt more. So we get to the hospital. We finally get up there. We get checked in or whatever. The nurse told me I was 5 centimeters. I'm like, hey, we gonna have a baby. You know what I mean? Girl, Marley still ain't come till, what was it like? They start asking me, have I had high blood pressure during my pregnancy, whatever. And I'm like, no, like I've had a good, healthy pregnancy. Like I've been fine on my pregnancy. So they watching it, The next day, it's worse. My blood pressure got even higher. So, and it was like gradually getting worse and worse. So finally they was like, okay, we gotta put you on some medicine. I think it was like 170 over something. And it wasn't coming down, like it was getting higher and higher. Mind you, I was so tired. Like I was just so exhausted. So I was thinking like maybe it was because I wasn't getting no rest or whatever. Because mind you, when it was time for me to start pushing, girl, they had me pushing way too early. Like Marley wasn't ready to come. They were trying to have me to push. Marley wasn't having it. She wasn't coming out. So,
Oh my God.
they put me on a little high blood pressure medicine or whatever, and it went down. And basically, I couldn't leave until it went down. I couldn't leave the hospital until it went down. So I ended up staying in the hospital. I was in the hospital for a whole week. Because first we had to wait because my baby didn't poop when they wanted her to poop. Like it was a certain time she had to poop by. She hadn't pooped yet, and they was like, oh, well, she can't go home until she pooped. And I'm like, bro, I was pissed off about that, but I was like, whatever. And then after that, my blood pressure like spiked like crazy. So then I couldn't go home, so that went down. And really, they told me like, they told me not to go home. Like, we don't recommend that you go home, but if you want to go home, you can. If I want to go home, I can. I'm going. What do you mean? Nothing to stay here. So I went home. literally that night, was it the night I went home or was it the next night? I don't know. But when I got home, all I know is they sent me home on some blood pressure medicine, and I was taking the medicine that they gave me, and it was not working. I went and I bought a blood pressure monitor just so I could keep up, you know, with my blood pressure myself, because that's serious. Like, they was like, that's like a silent killer, and da-da-da-da-da, and like, this is really serious. Mind you, I had never dealt with that, so I didn't realize the severity, I guess that's how you say that word, of it. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I get home, my blood pressure shoot up again, and it's about the same, like 170-ish. So you go back to the hospital. They gave me a new blood pressure medicine. It's a little bit stronger. Send me home. No, they didn't give me new blood pressure medicine. They told me to take 2 pills instead of 1 or something. It was something like that. They told me to just up the dosage of the pills that I already had. And I was like, okay, send me back home. Yeah. I went home and took the dosage that they told me to take, like the new dosage. Like, let's say before I was taking 1 pill, now they told me to take 2. So now I'm taking 2. Still not working. Blood pressure still high. It was like 170 over something. Like, the bottom number was low, but the top number was like really, really high. If you know blood pressure, then you know what I'm saying? So, and they was, well, yeah, so yeah, I had went back to the hospital. Told them like, hey, that little new little dosage, them little 2 little pills ain't working. My blood pressure is still high. Y'all asked me how high it was the last time I took it. I said 170 something. When I got to the hospital, it had hit 190. It was 190 over something. And at that point, the doctors was telling me like, you need to get somebody here ASAP. We need to treat you and all this stuff. Like, they had to put me on some kind of treatment. Bro. So I started freaking out, like, I'm scared. Like, mind you, I got my baby with me. Because every time I went to the hospital, I took my baby with me because I'm breastfeeding. So I couldn't just leave her with somebody. I didn't have a milk pump because I wasn't producing enough to pump yet. And I didn't want to do a formula. So they're like, well, you need to get somebody here ASAP, da-da-da-da-da. Like, this is life or death. Like, she looked at me, she like, with your blood pressure this high, like, you could die. And I'm just like, first of all, why would you tell somebody? Oh! Crabs all in my eyes and stuff. Lord Jesus. Nothing, I cracked the crab in my eye. This is dangerous. Cracking these crabs with all this spice. Anywho, where is that at? So I called somebody. I called my mama first, and my mama couldn't come up there like right in there, cause this was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I know, right? Like, who finna be up 3 o'clock in the morning to rush to the hospital? So, my mama couldn't come, so I called my grandma. Yeah, my grandma never answered the phone. She answered the phone. That was nothing but the Lord. Nothing but the Lord. Cause she don't never answer the phone. Never. When you call her in the regular daytime. But she answered the phone 3 o'clock in the morning. And she came up there. So we sitting. And they start doing this treatment. I don't know what medicine they gave me, y'all. But I ain't never felt like that. I was high, like sky high, like. Not even sky high, like space high, like. After playing. Just gone. Gone out my body, out my mind, after playing. And I was like that for a good, what? How long did they have me on that medicine? Like 12 hours? But they was giving me other medicine for like 48 hours. I don't know. I just know I was high for a very long time. And I did not like that feeling. That feeling. And they had to check my... Baby, the spice. I said medium. And they said hot. But anywho, I was in treatment for like 2 days. Finally got to the hospital 2 days later because they finally got my blood pressure to go down. They sent me home on a new medicine. Oh, so they told me it was preeclampsia, which is weird because I thought you only get that when you're pregnant. But I got mine after you. What is that little piece of hair? I got mine after the pregnancy. So I guess you can get preeclampsia. It's not just something you get when you're pregnant. You can get it after birth. But yeah, they sent me home on new blood pressure medicine that was stronger. And basically they told me to watch it. And la 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 la. Anywho, long story short, I'm off my blood pressure medication. I just stopped taking it, to be honest. I was still taking my blood pressure regularly. And once it was consistently, like, it stayed normal, I stopped taking medicine. Don't judge me. Judge me, man. But yeah. Anywho, I have a beautiful baby girl. She's 3 months old. She's so cute. She's so chunky. And yeah. That is pretty much it. I think I'm gonna do like, if y'all want me to do like a video on like breastfeeding, because this is my second time breastfeeding. I'm breastfeeding my oldest daughter, and I breastfeed her. Strictly breastfeeding, no formula. I can do a video about breastfeeding and tips and tricks and you know what I mean? Because it's hard. And I feel like there's not enough videos about it. Like, what you really need to know. Like, all these breastfeeding videos are not that helpful. Well, the ones I found, anyway, it was like, okay, not that helpful. But so, if y'all want me to do that, let me know in the comments below. Everybody tell Marley happy birthday. Even though it's 3 months later. But it's still happy birthday, Marley. Woo woo. My girl in this world now. Your girl is a mother of 2 kids. I cannot believe it. I have 2 kids. Like, what? Huh? This little piece of herb won't make me be great. I just can't believe it. Like, wow. Onto this. I was always that girl when I was younger that I always said, I ain't never having no kids. I never have kids. Because my daddy got 9 kids and I'm the oldest. Yeah. Papa was a Rolling Stone. We ain't gonna talk about it. But anyways. And now look at me with 2 kids and I love them. They're so fun. I love being a mom. It's so fun. It gives you something to do. Like, before I used to really not do nothing. And now I'm always doing something. Because you always do something with the kids. Especially the end of the year. We've been so busy. So busy. But I think I'll make this like a little family channel or something. We'll see. Anywho, like this video. Have me. Look at my hand. Oh, I'm gonna insert pictures of me pregnant. Cause I didn't post on social media. I really went missing on social media for like a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Put a Beyonce on y'all. Yup. And then I'm gonna insert pictures of Marley, my Marley when she was born. She was so cute and how she looked, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna see what the girl look like. Purr.
I ain't gonna lie, Braylon's second birthday vlog on the family channel.
That's up? Oh, you vlog? Oh, yeah! It is up. I forgot the video. Y'all wanna see Ray Ray's second?
And well, first and second.
Well, yeah, her first and second birthday party vlog is on our family channel at KAATV. You know what I mean? Y'all wanna go check that out and see how her party went. There's a little clip of me, so if you already a subscriber, then you probably already knew what was going on. Cause my mama left a clip of me in the doggone video, and I'm just a waddling, looking stupid.
You heard nobody see you.
It's very clear. You ain't even have to squint to see it. It's very clear.
It was half a second.
What? Yeah, you'll see a little clip of me pregnant.
Somebody did ask if he was pregnant though.
See what I'm saying? But y'all tune in. I might do another video soon. Maybe not when I will see. Subscribe, like, share. Tell your people to tell your people to tell your people. To watch that video, go watch that video, girl. Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with your people. Let me know if y'all want some more videos from your girl. Let me know if y'all want like family videos, kids videos, me videos of like us doing stuff with the kids, you know, little activities and stuff, whatnot. Cause we be turned, we always doing stuff. We always at the house. Cause I don't like to sit in the house. Okay, period. Thank y'all for watching. Okay, come cut this camera out so I can finish eating my food. Now I can eat my food. I couldn't eat. You know what I'm saying? Huh? She always wanna eat.